Hello, my name is Kim Ward, and I'm a digital marketing strategist. It is great to be here. My journey started back in 2016. I have been working from home full-time online, and I've had a lot of ups and downs, as you can imagine. I'm sure you have too. I would say the burnout really, truly came full surface back in 2020. We know what happened back then. We were in a global pandemic, and a lot of us had to pivot and make changes in our business. And for me, whether it was operating from a place of uncertainty or fear, I was prepping for the worst and prepping for the future. So I found myself taking on a little bit more than I can handle. And the beauty of being an entrepreneur and an online marketer is that we can leverage our time and resources so that we generate passive leads and maybe have the potential to make money anytime, anywhere, right? The internet doesn't have or know geographic boundaries or even time zone differences. So I've got a big, beautiful bay window right here in front of me. And I had gone back to trading time for money. I was taking on so many coaching clients that before I knew it, I was averaging 43 individual coaching clients. And so what I looked at was a full calendar. And through this big, beautiful bay window, I would see my husband and our daughter riding ATVs, playing with our goats, catching fireflies, and really, really enjoying life without mom. That, my friend, is when I leaned in and said, I've got to figure out this leveraged thing. So I'm very excited to share with you a little bit about how you can earn passive profits using Pinterest. And maybe you never considered Pinterest for your business. So allow me. Now, why Pinterest? 431 million people used Pinterest currently every single month to find ideas and inspire their next purchase. People don't go to Pinterest to look for today's trends. They go to Pinterest to look for tomorrow's trends, okay? If Pinterest were a country, it would surpass the United States as the third largest country in the world. So before you make your decision and decide, well, I'm either in or I'm not interested, I want to share some stats with you that may help you understand why Pinterest is the place for your business, your products, your service. 60% women make up more than 60% of the Pinterest global audience. I think it's really, really critical that we know who is active on the platforms, right? So that we can decide, is this an effective strategy for me? If you are promoting to, 100% men, it might be effective for you, but more than half of the users are female. Male pinners, this is hopeful, and Gen Z users are up 40% year over year. So if your product, service, or opportunity does tap into the male audience, don't feel defeated. This is still a great opportunity. So male pinners are up by 35% year over year. Now, the cool thing is a lot of us have looked at LinkedIn as the place to be because it's a very reputable platform for more of a corporate feel, more professional. And we know that the average LinkedIn user has a median household income of about $75,000. The crazy cool thing about Pinterest is that almost half of the United States households that earn over $100,000 annually are active on Pinterest. So what I'm telling you is those who spend, those who look for trends, and those who can afford it, they're here on Pinterest. The good news for you is that 97%, that's a lot, of the top Pinterest searches are unbranded. What that means is that people are complimenting and seeking the underdog, the micro influencer, me and you. The sad thing is that only 25% of social sellers are active on Pinterest. So where are you hanging out right now? 85% of pinners say that Pinterest is the place they go to start a new project. We have goats. My husband is always looking on Pinterest to get inspiration for new ideas, whether it's for a hay basket or what barn he wants to build. He finds his inspiration on Pinterest. And 80% of weekly pinners have discovered a new brand or product on Pinterest. So if I haven't tapped into your attention yet, you might as well go. But if you're still here, I'm going to give you the steps right now on how to build an effective foundation on Pinterest. We're going to eliminate that burnout. We're going to help you tap in to passive, long-term lead generation, drive traffic to your website, and yes, even make some sales. So, like I said, people who use Pinterest are planning for the future. If you reach them here, then you'll reach them before your competitors do. Let's go. Step number 1. Are you a good fit for Pinterest? Are you not? That's my question. If you're a digital creator, if you're a course creator, if you are a blogger, affiliate marketer, network marketer, podcaster, social seller, reseller, educator, I could go on and on and on. The answer is yes. Then Pinterest is the perfect platform for you. What I want you to do, if you haven't done so already, is to just go to business.pinterest.com to create your free business account. Like I say to my clients, you are either a creator or a consumer. As a consumer, you have a personal Pinterest account and you're looking for inspiration, but you might not have thought of Pinterest for business. So what that means is there's a lot of potential and you have the ability to log into your personal Pinterest account and upgrade it to a business account, totally free. Okay. Step number 2 is you want to claim your website. Or if you're a reseller or you're selling product through Shopify, you can link your Shopify. What this does is this gives you the ability to add specific tags, look at more in-depth metrics, and look at your analytics to see what pins specifically, what inspiration specifically is driving the most traffic to your website. So this is done under your profile. It's a very simple process. You can log in and I'm certain that you can walk through very, very user-friendly on how to claim your website. Step number 3, we know that everything we do is based on consistency. So I'm not going to tell you how often to pin. I have a friend who used Pinterest 10 years ago to create this one particular pin. And because it was so saturated with the right keywords that people search for, 10 years later, she is still generating between 300 and 500 monthly new traffic to her website from this one pin. Okay. The cool thing is she still makes sales 10 years later from this one pin. So it's not a matter of every day. It's a matter of what does your consistency schedule look like? So I want you to determine your own posting consistency because we're here to prevent, mitigate, and manage that burnout, right? So you choose your posting consistency, and that is what you're going to stick with. Number 4 is I want you to track your Pinterest analytics. Yes. How do you know if something is performing well if you're not tracking it? That's my question for you. So we have KPIs, key performance indicators. And what that means is you're able to look at the analytics from your pin and determine what is performing well. That will give you an idea of what your users, what your audience is looking for, what they're responding to, so you can then create more of that type of content. You can also see what is not performing well. So that means you don't create content like that because it's not performing well. So the analytics are a very, very important part of your process as a business owner. I want to show you some of my personal stats. A lot of people that I talk to, if not all of them, do not have website traffic like this organically. So with Pinterest, I want to show you my 24-hour. You can see in the top left-hand corner, there's a 24-hour bolded content here. So I had 118 requests to my website specifically from Pinterest. It's pretty cool. And that means 59 unique visitors right here. So what that means is that 59 people clicked through to my website for a total of 118 times. Over the course of 7 days, which is the middle graphic, I had 291 people click through to my website for a total of 748 times. The fun really began a month in. So after 30 days, which you're going to see on the right-hand corner, I had over 1,000 unique visitors click through for a total of over 4,000 requests to my website. And that's just in 1 month. So I will ask you, is it possible that I'm generating leads from this amount of traffic? Is it possible that I'm making sales? Is it possible for you? I want to introduce you to Monica. I started working with Monica in June of 2022. Week 1, we started out by creating her Pinterest business account. She had no presence there whatsoever, so our starting number was 0. Pinterest is the only platform that you can make sales, generate leads without followers. The pins, people don't have to follow you or your account in order to benefit from the value that's on your pins. Excuse me. And then the pin themselves, you will redirect your audience to whatever website or link you want to send people to. So if you have a blog, if you have a YouTube channel, you can direct people. If you have a freebie giveaway or a landing page, I've got a bonus gift for you, no charge at the end of this presentation. And I do have pins created for my ebook that send people to the checkout cart. It's free for you. So week 2, we snuck back into her Pinterest account. And in just a week, she had grown to 167 monthly viewers, which is really, really cool. So with no followers, her viewers are increasing just because she determined her post consistency and she's been sticking to it. Week 3, she's up to 497. Week 4, she's up to 804. And I met with her just this week. Here we are, August 2022. And 7 weeks into it, she's up to 2.4 thousand monthly viewers. I do have to update this slide for us because she did have a complete stranger order $135 worth of her CBD oil, but she's had more. She's had more sales from total strangers since then. So I hope that you see the value of Pinterest and what it can do to help eliminate that burnout, because burnout is very, very real. My gift for you today is a tell-all guide. This is unlike anything you've ever seen. Social media changes literally by the minute sometimes, right? And so what I want to do is give you an evergreen piece of content that will help you reflect on what's important to you. What do your core values look like, and what platform is the most effective and rewarding platform for you, so that you are not spreading yourself so thin to try to maintain a TikTok presence, an Instagram presence, a Pinterest presence. That, my friend, is where you feel exhausted and burnt out because you're trying to keep up with everything and everybody. Fear of missing out is not real in my world. That is because I understand the value of what I bring to the market. And so this book is valued at $47. It is yours totally free. You just go to savvyonsocial.com, pop in your email address, and it's yours. No strings attached. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your session. My name is Kim Ward, digital marketing strategist. Enjoy the summit. Bye for now.